Hello guys, welcome back to DailyTube channel. In today's video, we'll be comparing the 5 best ergonomic keyboards that are designed for different kinds of users in 2020. We will take into quality, fit and comfort, battery life, features, and price, so you can decide which is best for you. All the products on our list were selected based on their own inherent strengths and features, so, if you want to know the last price and other more information on the products, I've included links in the description box below. Give us a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want a video like this in the next episode. That's it, now let's get started with the videos. Starting up with number 5, we have the Logitech K350 wireless wave keyboard. Keyboards are an important element for a lot of users, especially for programmers and writers. You need to be on the keyboard for prolonged periods, and you have to be cautious. It's not having the optimal setup might result in injuries on your hands and general discomfort. For that reason, I'd recommend an ergonomic keyboard that will allow you to rest your hands properly on the keyboard and not cause any injury as a result. And for those that want a rather affordable option that still delivers performance, I recommend the Logitech K350. This keyboard is in production for a long time now, but it still delivers excellent performance with its superb ergonomics, wireless performance with a long battery life, and a lot of value for its price. I have to say that the Logitech K350 is a beast. One of the largest keyboards I've seen in a while. It measures about 19 by 10 by 1.5 inches in total, and the height goes up to 2.5 inches when raised, and it will cover tons of dead space. While it weighs about 2 pounds and 3 ounces, pretty hefty compared to most keyboards in the market. Under the keyboard, you'll see the set of feet on each side that'll put it on an angle and raise it to a comfortable height. I have to say that the polymerized has some panning to deliver comfort with a slight curve, giving it the overall wave shape. The biggest selling point of this keyboard is caving in the ASDF and JKL keys to deliver more support to your hands and push them to a more natural position. There are also tons of dedicated media keys and hotkeys that are designed for Windows users for excellence. If you haven't tried ergonomic keyboards before this, it will take some getting used to. Some users have found it gimmicky at first. However, once you get used to its performance and shape, you'll start enjoying the wave design of this keyboard, which will take away the strain and pain from your wrists and hands. On top of that, the comfort levels are over the top. The keys are pretty good as well, delivering a super solid experience with a tactile bump in the middle of each keystroke, which combines perfectly with a nice spring. For membrane keys, these are great. Overall, if you want a budget ergonomic keyboard, the Logitech K350 is your best bet, tons of features and performance packed in one package. At number 4, we have the Goldtouch V2 ergonomic keyboard. Here we have an excellent ergonomic keyboard from a company that has a great experience in the ergonomic keyboard market, it's the Goldtouch V2. The company has been going strong with a mindset that says, if it isn't adjustable, it's not ergonomic. And from there, you can see they've delivered a super adjustable keyboard that will allow you to always find the right position for your hands. As I mentioned earlier, the biggest selling point of the Goldtouch V2 is its adjustability. Keyboards and ergonomic keyboards as well in terms of adjustability offer tilt adjustments at best. And besides that, you're stuck with the manufacturer's intended position, which is set up for the average user. But that average user might not be you in all cases. For that reason the company has designed the Goldtouch V2 to be adjusted in millions of positions and be fixed there, so you always have the best setup. The keyboard comes in 2 hearts that are connected by a locking ball at the top part. You release the ball joint via large handle that's located on the top left-hand side of the keyboard. And when you find the preferred position, you just lock it in. The manufacturer recommends finding the best position by testing out flat at first and then gradually adjusting it toward the best possible solution for your preference and body join. The Goldtouch V2 was also equipped with rubber dome key switches, which might not be the most ideal choice, however the price also is lower for that reason. This keyboard also has tons of media control keys, making everything easier for you. I have to say that the Goldtouch V2 is compatible with most systems, and one of the biggest features of it is that it's compatible with most Macs and PCs. With its excellent negative terms, adjustability and wide range of features, the Goldtouch V2 solidifies its spot as one of the best, and its branch. At number 3, we have the Microsoft Sculpt ergonomic keyboard. The Microsoft Sculpt comes with a super ergonomic keyboard and mouse for Microsoft that works so well in tandem with each other. This keyboard is pretty much the same ergonomic design as the MS Natural 4000, which we'll talk about later. And it's basically more stylish, thinner, and with chiclet style keys, and overall looks better than its predecessor. Let's take a closer look. In terms of design and aesthetics, the whole package, where especially the keyboard, looks very futuristic and excellent with this curved design that creates some pleasing angles throughout the body of these keyboard. There is a teardrop cutout where the keys are separated, and it just makes everything click in terms of aesthetics. Microsoft has put some thought into this keyboard. On each side, the keyboard seems pretty flattered, inclined toward the middle to live a more natural experience. The numpad also looks pretty good as a small unit that you can make use of when needed. There are soft padding on the bottom end of the device that guides your hands with these negative tilt towards the home row. And I like that the wrist panning is attached, as it doesn't let you slide into bad positioning habits. In the back edge of the device, you'll also find the riser bar that attaches to the bottom of the keyboard, giving you a more ergonomic feel and positioning. The riser and the back R compartment have magnets on them that snap onto the keyboard without much hassle. In the package of the device, you'll also find batteries for all the devices, meaning that you can get going right out of the box. Throughout testing, I found that the Microsoft Sculpt ergonomic keyboard delivered a pretty much great experience in terms of speed and comfort. That is, besides the keyboard rocking chiclet style keys that have short travel distance and low actuation pulls, but it allowed for plenty of speed, which was nice to see. It has all the Windows dedicated media buttons, and you'll get a pretty great experience in terms of connection with all the devices that are included in the package. At number 2, we have the MS Natural 4000 ergonomic keyboard. This keyboard delivers everything you may wish for in an ergonomic keyboard: natural position, comfort, speed, a great set of keys, and so much more. On top of all this, it's pretty affordable to buy and delivers tons of value for its price. Let's find out more about it. The first thing you'll notice about these keyboard is its size. And I have to say that this keyboard is a behemoth. It's large even in comparison to the Logitech K350 that I talked about at the beginning of this list, and I stated that it's one of the biggest keyboards I've ever used. It's the only disadvantage that this keyboard has, to be honest. The build quality of this beast is pretty much unprecedented. It's super sturdy and extremely durable, built from the best materials. It is not much of a locker though, rocking a dark gray and titanium gray color on its body, which is utilitarian. The handrest of this keyboard is great as well, as it has a soft matte surface that has some nice padding with an artificial leather on top of it that delivers tons of comfort. I found that the leather was pretty easy to clean up as well and stayed pretty clean overall. It's a cabled monitor and comes with a strong cable that has a length of around 6.5 feet, which is more than adequate. In the package of the device, you'll also find a front stand that attaches easily to the main body and delivers a great ergonomic solution against RSI-related hand and arm problems. I'm also extremely impressed with the keys, the MS Natural 4000, as they delivered plenty of travel, a tactile bump, and a good actuation pulse, despite being membrane-based keys. They weren't the quietest around, but every typer likes the clicky sound that a keyboard make. Despite being a pretty old keyboard, the MS Natural 4000 ergonomic keyboard with tons of media, focused keys that delivered an amazing experience at a decreased the need for the mouse. The last product on our list is the Kinesis Advantage 2 ergonomic keyboard. The Kinesis Advantage 2 has one of the most interesting designs in the market, with a dual concave shape and a layout that takes all the strain from your hands. It's packed with Cherry MX brown key switch, 2MB memory to store all your macros, and a lot more in this ergonomic design. In the package of the Kinesis Advantage 2, you'll find the keyboard itself, adhesive wrist pads that are extremely useful, and some extra keycaps for those that use Mac systems, making it a versatile tool. I like that switching from Windows to Mac or vice versa requires just a keystroke. Looking at it from the side, you'll notice that it has a half-bowl-shaped curve where the keys rest. On the back, you'll find the RJ-style phone connector and the Kinesis foot pedals that are sold separately. On the inside of each concave bowler are located the rest of the buttons, then include the space, enter control, backspace, and much more. The keyboard itself is a little large but not a lot. I've used it for a while now to see if it's worth all the fuss, and I can say that this keyboard is worth it all if you can get used to the setup that is. For this, I tried hard and didn't give up on this keyboard, and in the end it paid off. The ankle that your hands rest out on this keyboard made the difference, and despite taking about a month to get used to it, it delivered a nice experience. The Cherry MX Brown switch also made a great difference as they have a tactile bump and deliver a great mechanical feel. However, you can also get the Cherry MX Silence switch if you prefer no noise or the MX Blues that deliver a true typewriter feel to the keyboard. If you want the best ergonomic package for comfort and speed, the Kinesis Advantage 2 is your best bet. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and it helped you out in any way, please give the video a like and hit that subscribe button. Hope to see you guys in the next video.